Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hilda and I am a high-ticket sales coach teaching coaches and service providers how to sell a four-figure offer. And in today's video we're going to talk about how to niche down and if you are niching down enough. Niching down is a topic that I see a lot of coaches and service providers struggle a lot with, and it is hard, but in today's video we're going to take you through some steps that will make it easier for you to niche down. So grab a pen, grab a notebook, sit back, relax, enjoy, and keep on watching. So not niching down will have a consequence for so much that's going on in your business. How to attract clients, how to qualify leads, how to make the leads qualify themselves, how you create your content, how specific is your marketing and your messaging, and also how much it will cost to invest in you. But there's so many coaches and service providers out there who struggle to be clear about what kind of niche they are in. And there's many reasons for that. So one reason might be that you are scared of picking a niche because you think you are losing clients, leaving money on the table. One problem also could be that you don't know what kind of niche you want to be focusing on, or that you actually do not know how to niche down and to niche down enough. But I will take you through some consequences of not niching down as well as the steps to niche down. So if you choose to aim broad and if you choose to serve everybody, what kind of consequences will that have for your business and how you attract your leads? So the first consequence is that you confuse your target audience. When people land on your page, they do not know what kind of problem you're solving, because every person that lands on your page has a different kind of problem. When you're aiming too broad and you're serving everybody, each person that lands on your page will have a completely different problem. So you will make it very difficult for yourself to speak to everyone and to every problem that they have. The second thing is that you will make it very hard for yourself to be very specific in your messaging and to create content that qualify your leads. What your goal should be is that when a person lands on your page, they know exactly what you do and how you can help. People are just wasting their time if they follow you and they don't get any value from your content or your messaging or how you can help. So you should aim to be very specific in your messaging, and if you are too broad in your messaging, you will only make it difficult for yourself to speak to the right type of people. And the third thing is that you are leaving money on the table. Because when you are niche down enough and you concentrate on one specific problem and one specific solution, you become an expert in your field and you become a specialist. And when you are a specialist, you can charge more for helping people with their problem. If my son was sick, he had a very serious heart condition and was fighting for his life, I would have not have doubted 1 second to find a specialist and just pay him the money to fix that specific heart problem for my son. So when you are a specialist, you are also attract people who are willing to pay for your service. So now that we have highlighted what kind of consequences might happen if you choose not to niche down, let's talk about how to niche down. So in my program, I teach the STP method, which stands for segmentation, targeting, and positioning. So in the segmentation phase, you focusing on the who, a specific group of people. Then you move over to the targeting, where you focus on group within a group that has a specific problem, asking the what. And the last phase is positioning, where it's all about you, what makes your offer unique, what makes you stand out from your competitors. But what I see a lot of in the space is people throwing out demographic data thinking that this is a niche. I help women in the 50s grow the mindset. This is not a niche. Or maybe you, like what else I see is people thinking that their offer or the service that they provide is a niche in itself, or that people actually pick a niche that they are not passionate with, that they have no interest in, because they think that if I pick this niche, I will reach my revenue goal even faster. It will bring me more money. I will reach my goal even faster. First of all, pick something that you're passionate about. If you do not have a passion for what you're talking about, you will only make it harder for yourself. You have to show up every day and talk about how you're helping your clients with a passion. And if you do not have any interest for what you're talking about, you would just make it harder for yourself. So do yourself a favor and pick something that you're passionate about. But also what I see a lot of in the space is I help motivated female entrepreneurs grow and scale their business to 6 figures. That is not a niche. First of all, I would assume that like most of the female entrepreneurs are very motivated in the first place. Secondly, in what area are you helping female entrepreneurs grow their business to 6 figures? Are you helping them with recruitment, financials, economy, sales, time management? There's a lot of things that is required for people to grow to 6 figures. So in what area are you focusing on? So that is not a niche. It doesn't tell me anything or about even how you're going to get me to 6 figures. So that is not a niche, but I see that everywhere, and people thinking that that is a niche. That is not a niche. Or you're a personal trainer helping people, moms in the 30s, the 50s to lose weight. That is not a niche. That is just you throwing out some demographic data thinking that is a niche. So how do you use the SDP method to niche down and niche down enough? So when we are in the segmentation phase, the question you need to ask is the who. So you're targeting a specific group of people. So let's say that your bio says you help female entrepreneurs, but what kind of female entrepreneurs? Because it could be many female entrepreneurs out there. It could be coaches, it could be wedding planners, it could be personal trainers, it could be photographers. So what kind of segment group are you focusing on? Because a photographer could have a completely different problem than a wedding planner. So the first thing you have to ask is the who. What kind of segment group are you targeting? So now that you have found out what kind of segment group you are talking to, in the targeting phase, the question you have to ask is the what. What kind of problems do they have? And you're focusing a group within the group, because let's say that you are targeting photographers. There can be there's so many different photographers. You have portrait photographers, newborn photographers, wedding photographers, wildlife photographers. So they all might have different kind of problems. So if you compare a wildlife photographer versus a wedding photographer, I would assume that wildlife photographers struggle much more with being booked out and have more visible, like to be less visible in the space compared to wedding photographers. I would assume that a wedding photographer has a lot more demand and request rather than a wildlife photographer. So your segment might have gone, like your niche might now have gone from female entrepreneurs to wildlife photographers, and the problem is they have less bookings and visibility. So you are helping wildlife photographers increase the visibility and increase their bookings. So now that you have found the who and the what, the last thing is positioning. So you're asking the how. So how are you helping wildlife photographers increase the bookings and increase the visibility? Why are wildlife photographers going to go for your offer? What makes you different from the competitors? This is all about you trying to get awareness around how you help those kind of clients with these specific problems. So your niche and your value proposition could be you help wildlife photographers increase the bookings and visibility by using Reels and YouTube Shorts. That's your specialty. You are specialized in using Reels and using YouTube Shorts. You see the difference between I help motivated female entrepreneurs grow and scale their business to 6 figures versus I help wildlife photographers increase their bookings and visibility by using Reels and YouTube Shorts. I would like that to me tells people, all your future clients, what to expect from working with you. That right there. And that right there is unique value proposition. It's a straight to the point statement about the benefits your offer has to your customers. But niching down, guys, is hard and it is difficult, but you will make it more difficult for yourself if you choose not to niche down or if you don't learn the process of niching down. You're leaving money on the table. You're confusing your audience. You only attract clients prospects that are not the right fit for you. They don't qualify themselves. You cannot qualify them because they're all over the place. When you are niche down, you are so drilled and so specific. So every person that lands on your page is the same client all over again. Every time they have the same problem. They're looking for the same solution. And you are so drilled in every objection that they are having, that you know exactly what to answer and you know exactly how you can help. If you're niche down enough. If you're not niche down enough, you are speaking to nobody. You're speaking to nobody because you can't be specific enough about the problem that you're solving because they all have different problems. So I hope this was valuable for you. I hope this helped. And if it did, comment below. And I hope you also subscribe to my channel.